Okay, so again, welcome. Today we are going to discuss the standards of grading, which are the norm reference grading system and the criterion reference grading system. A lot are confused about these two, but it's easy to understand the differences between these two reference grading system. Okay? In college, of course, we are making use now of a criterion reference grading system because we are preparing future professionals. But how is it different from a norm reference grading system? A norm reference grading system, as the word says, it's norm, meaning it's the standard of the group. So, the basis of the scoring is the group standard, meaning the score of one person depends on what the whole group will be able to get. Okay? While the standard, again, so norm reference, the standard of the grading system is the group, the norm of the group. Okay? Yung standard ng grupo. Yung class characteristics ng grupo. Yun yung basis natin pagka norm reference grading system. Now, kapag criterion reference ang ating grading system, sa criterion reference grading system, it's independent of the standard of the group because the standard here is the criteria. We set a given mastery standard, we set a given criteria, we set a given percentage of scoring, which we could say that this person passed or failed. We set a level of mastery. Yun yung tinatawag natin na criterion reference. In our school, Eduardo L. Poson Memorial College, so we have here 70% passing. So for every 100 items na ibibigay na quiz ng mga teacher, a student should at least get 70 so that she could get 3, okay, or 75. Before a student could get a grade of 75, dapat 70% ng mga quizzes niya ang nakuha niya. Okay? 20 items, dapat 70% nun. So, dapat 40 ang maging score niya. 50 items, dapat makakuha siya ng 35. At yung 35 na yun, yun yung flooring grade ng passing. Yun yung tinatawag nating 75 o 3. Yun yung standard. Sa ibang school, we have 50% passing. That's criterion reference also. It's based on a criteria. Now, para magkaroon tayo ng mas malaking overview about the norm reference and the criterion reference, tignan natin itong illustration na ito. For example, sa class A at sa class B. Sa class A, ang highest score ay 88. Okay? Ang highest score ay 88 sa class A. Halimbawa lang ito Halimbawa sa class A, ito ay score sa English. Halimbawa naman sa class B, ito ay score sa science o kung anumang mga subject. Sa class A, sa highest score na 88, ang norm transmuted niyan, since siya yung highest score, we always depend sa norm reference kasi the highest score is of course the one who will get the highest. Meaning, siya yung basis, siya yung magiging standard. So sa norm reference, ang score na 88, siya yung magkakaroon ng 100%. Kung yun ang ceiling grade, 100, ibibigay mo dun sa highest scorer, yung ceiling grade. Siyempre, sa class B, kung si 94, ang ating highest, deserving niya na ibigay sa kanya under norm reference yung ceiling grade. Kung 100 yun, 100. Ngayon, halimbawa lang din sa Bonifacio High School, ang pinakamataas sa graduating student na grade 6, ang pinakamataas ang average ay 88, siya yung tatawaging class valedictorian. Doon din sa class B, halimbawa sa school na ito ay School Aguinaldo. Okay, School Aguinaldo, yung pinakamataas ang average among the grade 6 students na graduate ay 94, siya rin yung valedictorian. Ganito yung system of choosing the valedictorian before. Kasi ngayon nagbago na rin, naging criterion reference na rin sila. Pag norm reference, yung pinakamataas, siya yung sa kanya ibibigay yung award. Kasi is the highest scorer. Okay? So, ganun din dito. Si class A na ang highest score, norm transmuted, 100. Class B, 94, norm transmuted, 100. In a criterion transmuted, i-identify mo, ano ang passing grade? Kung ang passing grade ay 50%, then itong 88 na score, itatransmute mo sa 50% passing. So, i-compute mo yan kung 50% ang passing. Kung ang highest score ay 88 and we have 100 items, you're gonna have 88 divided by 100 kasi yun yung 100 ang ano eh. So, 88 divided by 100 times 50 plus 50 equals, ang transmitted score niya ay 94. Yun yung transmitted score. O, dito naman, kay 94, 50% din yung ating, grading criteria. So, ganun din. 94 divided by 100 times 50 plus 50 equals, we have 97. Okay? So, makikita mo pa rin na may difference pa rin yung score nila. Kasi nga may criteria. Pero sa norm, pantay lang sila kasi silang dalawa yung highest. Okay? Ngayon, ang grading system natin ngayon sa elementary and high school, especially when it comes to selecting the honors, criterion-based na sila. Kaya kung minsan, pagka walang halimbawa sa criteria, kapag ang sinabi na under criterion reference, ang standard ng valedictorian or yung with very high honor, dapat ang average niya ay 96 and above. Kapag walang nakakuha ng 96 and above na score, walang with very high honor or walang class valedictorian. Okay? Pero kung may 10 na makakakuha ng ganung standard, may nakakuha ng score na 96 pataas na 10 estudyante, sila ay a-awardan ng with very high honor. Walang valedictorian, walang anything, pantay-pantay sila ng award. Ganun din sa cum laude. Ganun din sa cum laude. Although we rank the cum laude according to their average, but for you to qualify dun sa standard ng pagiging cum laude, kinakailangan mong ma-pass yung criteria. Okay? Kung walang makakapasa ng cum laude, based on the criteria, walang cum laude. Hindi natin kinukuha yung highest scorer at siya yung ginagawa natin cum laude. Okay? So that's norm reference and criterion reference. Ngayon, para mas maintindihan natin, I provided here some exercises. Okay? So, unang tanong. You just have to identify, is it norm-based or criterion-based? Okay? The score of Angela, number 1, score of Angela is compared to the mean score of all the test takers. Is this norm reference or criterion reference? Some of you might answer it's criterion reference, but the answer is it's norm reference. Why? The key word here is the mean score. The mean score refers to the average score of the whole class. So meaning, if the score of Angela is compared to the mean score of all the test takers, it means that the score of Angela is compared to all the scores of the class. So the kind of grading system is not criterion, it is norm. Bakit? Saan kinumpare? Sa klase, hindi sa criteria. Next, can you pass the competency test in mathematics? When it comes to competency testing, there's always a given criteria, there's always a given standard. So meaning, hindi siya magiging norm. Hindi siya i-compare dun sa score ng iba. I-compare siya sa criteria. So this is criterion based. Okay, this is the key. Okay, next. Jeremy was given an NC2 in driving courses. Okay? Para makapasa ka sa isang driving course, pagda-drive din ka talaga doon. These things are skill-based. Okay? It's not because ikaw yung pinaka-ubrang mag-drive, no? Kasi hindi po pwede yung ubra lang. Hindi po pwede yung pwede na. Okay? But you should really pass all the criteria that you could really drive. Okay? So si Jeremy, yung number 3 is criterion-based, criterion reference. Number 4, the percentile rank of Pinade in the examination is 89. Okay? When it comes to the operation of percentile rank, you get the percentile rank by comparing the score of the student to the scores of other students. So, saan kinumpare? Is it in the criteria or with other test takers or students? With other students, so therefore, this is norm. Ayan, yung percentile rank na yan. Okay? Then lastly, Chinese grade in physical education 4 is 1.75. We mentioned earlier that in college, we are using what? We are using criterion base. So therefore, number 5 is criterion base. So that is norm reference and criterion reference grading systems. Your teachers may add some more examples about this so that it will be easier for you to understand, especially when you take the licensure examination. So thank you so much. I hope you learned something today. Thank you.